Hello and welcome to Empowerment Mondays with me, Kendrick Goree. Every Monday we set the tone for the week with clarity, conviction, and commitment. This is not just motivation. This is strategy, structure, and purpose in motion. Let's build community. Today I want to talk about very briefly, your life will go in the direction you steer it in. Your life is not random. Your outcomes are not accidental. Your direction is tied to your daily decisions. When you constantly invest in will eventually grow. You are the steward of your direction. Proverbs 4:25 through 27. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze direction before you. Give carefully thought to the path for your life, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Keep your foot from evil. Focus determines direction. Direction determines destination. Distractions destroys destiny. Galatians 6, verse 7 through 9. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Let us not become weary in doing good. For all the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Steering is sowing. You harvest what you consistently plant. If you're not planting, then you will not receive a harvest of anything. Too many people are expecting these big harvests in their lives, and they ain't planted nothing. No one accidentally reaps success. Hosea 8:7, they sow the wind and reap the whirlwind. Teaching point is chaos in, chaos out. You cannot sow recklessness and expect stability. 2 Corinthians 9:6. Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whosoever sows generously will also reap generously. 110% effort produces 110% outcomes. You cannot give this world, your life, 10% and expect Steve Harvey results. It's not going to happen. I'm going to talk to your ministers for a minute. People that's leaders of your community. You cannot give 5% through the week in your community, then why am I not producing TD Jakes type results? Why am I not producing Reverend Jesse Jackson type results? Why am I not producing Reverend Al Sharpton type results? Why am I not producing or reaping Dr. Martin Luther King type results? You putting 5-10% in a week and ain't getting nothing. You're going to get what you're reaping, what you're sowing or what you're planting. God blesses consistency and diligence. If you're working on your business, studying your craft, improving operations, business owners, serving customers with excellence, building systems, fixing weaknesses. Your business must improve. Why? Because direction compounds. You cannot steer towards discipline and land in failure. It's not going to happen. If you're present with your children, listening instead of lecturing, showing up to events, praying over them, teaching them discipline and love, your relationship with them must grow. Distance only happens when steering stops. Now I'm going to talk about marriage. If you're investing in communication, dating your spouse again, over and over again, praying together, protecting the covenant, cutting off all distractions, your marriage must strengthen. But if you're chasing attention, entertaining temptation, feeding ego, nurturing scarcity, your life will go in a direction instead of direction never. Your life will go in that direction instead. Direction never lies. See, I'm gonna tell you something. You think you're tricking people. You think that you are tricking people. Your wife know what's going on. Your husband know you. Your kids know you too. Your life don't went in the direction that you were steering it in. Get in your car today and try to go right. Steer left and try to go right and see what happens. That's how your life is going. I want to talk about the hard truth. Some people are steering towards women outside the covenant, alcohol outside the covenant, and drugs, laziness, shortcuts. I want to talk about that just for a minute. Many of y'all want successful companies, but you got so many shortcuts over these companies. So I'm going to tell you something. I have some of the best chopped brisket in the country, but you cannot put that brisket on a barbecue pit for 2 hours, then throw it in the oven to get it in a place of moist to fall off the bone, because you can eat it, it'll taste okay, but it ain't, that smoke ain't gonna be all the way through that meat. You see what I'm saying? People coming back for that smoke, that smoking that meat, that texture, and that seasoning all the way through that meat. That takes time. The reason why you're not successful now is because you ain't taking the time. You want an overnight success. It ain't gonna happen. Ego, image over integrity, and they that wondered why their business collapsed, why their marriage dies, why their body fails, why their children disconnect. You are not confused. You are steering in the wrong direction. I want to talk about the steering wheel principle. Every day you are turning the wheel. Every day you turning this wheel of life with your time, with your habits, with your conversations, with your focus, with your discipline, with your obedience. God does not bless directionless lives. He blesses intentional stewardship. I steered my life in the wrong direction once. Prison was the result of bad steering. Discipline changed my direction. Working at the VA was intentional steering. Building my business was intentional steering. Building my media company was intentional steering. Guarding my marriage is intentional steering. Growing in Christ is intentional steering. God told you you will be successful because you are working on successful things. That is biblical law. Success is not magical. It is managed direction. I want to ask you the question as I close. What are you steering towards? What are you feeding? What are you nurturing? What direction are your habits pointing? As I close, I want you to say this declaration over your life. My life will go in the direction I steer it. I will steer towards discipline. I will steer towards integrity. I will steer towards purpose. I will steer towards God. I will steer towards success. Until the next time, I'll see you at the next level. Hello, my name is Kendrick Goree, and I'm the owner and founder of Empowerment with a Purpose. We call it EWAP. And today I want to just talk to you about my new book called Make It Happen. As you can see in front of you, the book itself is called Make It Happen. I wrote this not long ago. I've been writing it for some years and finally finished it. And I'm happy to say that we have sold over half of our first production, and we're looking to finish that whole production here within the next several months. And I just want to ask you all if you wouldn't mind supporting me. You can buy this book at www.ewap.biz. It's www.ewap.biz. And Make It Happen was inspired because if you really truly know me, that's my favorite word that I say. Let's make it happen. I'm not one of those people that allow things to grow up under their feet. If God gives me a vision, I want to go ahead and make that vision happen. So what will you learn inside this book? Chapter 1, evaluate where you are. So this book is basically, if you don't know how to make it happen for yourself, you want to be successful, you just don't know where to start, this is the book for you. Maybe it's not even for you, maybe you're successful. But what about your son, your daughter, your spouse, your loved one, the coworker? This is a great gift for anyone, for their birthday, for Christmas, for any type of event. Chapter 2 talks about vision. Chapter 3, create a plan for the vision. Chapter 4, take action. Chapter 5, build consistency. Chapter 6, surround yourself with the right people. And Chapter 7, embrace failure and learn. Chapter 8, master your time. Chapter 9, celebrate small wins. Chapter 10, never stop dreaming. And this book will show you the way. So I just ask each and every one of you, support me. Go to my website at www.ewap.biz. And they're only $15 plus shipping and handling. But for $15, this book can change your life. And I just want to thank everyone who already supported me, and I want to thank you all for supporting me. Remember, make it happen. You can make it happen in your own life. Get your book today.
Kingdom Man presents the 2025 Men's Conference Recap. The fight is on. This year, the fight was on. Men from across the city came together, not to compete, but to conquer. To conquer fear, to conquer doubt, to conquer everything standing in the way of purpose. In 2025, Kingdom Men stepped into the ring of life with a new mindset, a warrior mindset, a kingdom mindset. We prayed together, we learned together, we grew together, and we fought. not with our fists, but with our faith. Every brother who showed up proved the battle may be tough, but we are tougher. This wasn't just a conference. This was a movement, a recommitment, a call to rise. And the fight doesn't end here. Join the Brotherhood every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Kingdom Men Morning Call, 6:30 a.m. CST. Dial 717-908-1690. Access code 888-953-POUND. Because real growth happens in community. Men don't fight alone. The fight continues. The mission continues. And in 2025, the fight is on.